Hi everyone, I'm Kanupriya Agarwal. Today I'm here to talk about mental health. I've been a victim of cyberbullying. This was 2 to 3 months back. Somebody who I knew closely, somebody from my network, called me names on social media platform. It took me 2 days to get over the incident. 2 days and multiple phone calls to my friends and family, sharing my grief and shock with them that this is what happened and I can't take it and I don't know why this should happen to me. What I want to tell you here is, isn't this prevalent nowadays? Don't we see it happening around us? I mean, it took me 2 days to get over it. For somebody else it might take 2 weeks. For somebody else the person may not even get over it. So can we stop this whole thing about cyberbullying or bullying in any form for that matter? Why do we have fun at other people's expense? Can we stop calling everybody names and laughing at them on their faces, and especially on social media? I mean, do we even realize how it is impacting the others? We don't. And then when some big tragedy happens and we are like, oh my god, why didn't the person reach out? Not realizing that, okay, probably somebody out there was at fault. And maybe not really at fault, maybe the person was probably weak. But that's not the point. The thing is, what is in our hands, let us control that at least. So here I want to say one thing very strongly: let us stop bullying, whether on social media or offline. It has to end. Second thing that I want to talk about is that reaching out. Everybody just talks about why didn't the victim reach out. Every single person says, I'm just a phone call away. My house is open 24/7 for whoever needs to come. But the deal is, are they really there? I mean, at the end of these messages, every time it says copy and paste it on your profile. I want 10 friends to copy and paste it. But the thing is, if they're just copying and pasting, do they really mean it? I mean, I myself was going through a hell lot of shit, let me be very honest, in my life. This was like maybe 1 to 2 years back. And not everybody who keeps telling I'll be there for you was there for me. No. I mean, there were 1 or 2 people who were there with me, and probably I didn't even expect them to be there for me. So what I'm trying to say that we should just stop writing about how we can be there and just be there. I mean, those who are there for us probably will not even announce it to the world. And how we can do it, I have something to share over there for that. So if we see somebody who's become silent on social media for some time, we haven't heard from them since long or haven't seen the updates, let us pick up our phones and message or call them to check on them. Or we can just drop a message on Facebook itself that, hey, what's up? I haven't seen your updates. And believe me, I have done this to a few of my friends. I mean, if I haven't seen their updates, I have done that. And what I realized that yes, they were going through some trouble, which is why they have not been updating on Facebook. And one of them actually reacted like that. Oh my god, it's so sweet of you to remember me. Because do we remember people who are not at or on our vicinity? We don't remember, right? I mean, it's like out of sight and out of mind. But which is what we are supposed to do. I mean, if you see somebody's been sharing statuses and then suddenly disappears, reach out to them and ask them how they are, especially in this time when everybody is like going through some misery or the other, like work trouble, family trouble, staying at home stuck up. Why not just connect with your old friends? So I think that's a very important thing and everybody should do it. Yeah, so reach out and find out who needs you. Instead of asking them to reach out to you, you be the one to identify the sign in them and be there for them. And I don't think it's difficult to do. And lastly, I want to say one more thing. We hear a lot about people giving up on their lives. I mean, suffering a lot and then taking that drastic step. But I'm sure there are many, many, many more people who have probably thought of taking that drastic step but held on to their lives. Something made them not do it, right? I'm sure many of my listeners could also relate to it, right? I mean, there are people who probably have worse going on in their lives and they thought, let me take that step, but then somehow held themselves back. So now what I want to do is I want to reach out to those kind of people and get those positive stories to you people. Those are the ones which are motivating, those are the ones which will actually inspire others probably. That is what the agenda is. I mean, that's what why I am doing this video, that we probably can actually change lives of so many people who probably want to do it and will not do it listening to the positive stories of you all. So if you are one of the survivors, if you've gone through something and held yourself and started your life afresh, please write on to us and we will share your story with everybody. I'm sure it will inspire somebody somewhere and help them lead a better life. And if you think this video is worth sharing, do share it and let the positivity across. I mean, I'm really waiting to hear some positive stories from everybody. Thank you.